Morgan Freeman is here on the show. Just showed you sitting with Deion Sanders back in the day. That was just a fun chat for me to sit back and see you and Deion just chopping it up, Morgan.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm glad that you were able to do that back then. You had talked about how playing golf, and golf was sort of a metaphor for life in a way, and I'm wondering, the way that you view the game of golf, and how much have you played it in your life, Morgan, playing golf at all? You seem to enjoy it back in the day.
Well, I have to think about it. I've played it quite a bit. In a lot of different places. Christ. In China, in Prague.
Wow.
New York, Chicago, LA.
What's the most famous course you've played on? Which one have you played?
The Sawgrass.
Okay.
Right.
That island hole? You played the island hole at Sawgrass?
Yeah.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I parred it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can you recall what would you use? 7 iron, 8 iron, 6 iron? Do you remember?
Well, I'm had really a hard time with a 5 or 4 iron. I must have used a 7 iron. I was that close.
Okay.
Over the water.
I mean, by the way, just so you're aware, I have played that very hole with Deion Sanders before. He did not par it. Nor did I. Nor did I. As a matter of fact, I may or may not have reached back into my bag for another ball, Morgan.
Well, I was at that hole with BJ Singh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's...
He joined us on the 14th and just came along and giving little pointers and stuff. And he was giving me pointers when I parred that hole.
So you're coachable, is what you're saying. You're coachable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, you can. That's right. I mean, directors, I'm sure, can feel the same way. One last one on golf, then, I guess, since I wasn't planning on bringing it up. But you ever meet Tiger Woods, Morgan Freeman? Did that ever happen?
No, I never did. I never met Tiger. It's kind of an anomaly that I didn't. But
I'm sure.
I did not.
Okay, very good. Let's talk about Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Third, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Again, it's available in theaters on November 14th, Friday, nationwide. What do you like about this franchise, this series? You've been in many other franchises. What about this one that stands out to you, Morgan?
Well, it's very different, very new. Not done a movie that deals with magic and illusion before Now You See Me. It's intriguing. I guess that's the main thing, that you have an intriguing story to tell, playing an intriguing character, because on the first one, I was this guy who was sort of talking to people about how you do how this is done.
Mm-hmm.
This is an illusion, and in the next one, you saw that I was part of it. I was one of the masters of this, and then now I'm sort of grandfathering.
And the photograph we have on the screen is of Woody Harrelson, who's on next week to talk about this film. I'll ask him the same question I'm about to ask you right now. Did you think this could be a franchise when you did the first one, when you were on the set?
No, you don't.
Acting this first one?
The first one, you don't go for that at all. I have no idea, no thoughts, no inkling that this would become this kind of a franchise. We never do that with movies. If they do, they do. And if they don't, you don't feel like you've lost anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Morgan Freeman here again. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Available in theaters nationwide Friday, November 14th. here on the Rich Eisen Show. I've got so many questions about your career. If you wouldn't mind indulging me, we do it in a segment called Celebrity True or False, where we wonder if things we've heard about your projects are true or false. And we even have some terrific production value that hopefully you'll appreciate. Hit it, please.
Celebrity True or False?
You can't handle the truth.
I mean, that's our production value, Morgan. I mean, that's it right there. I think. Yeah, I think that Christopher Nolan would be jealous. I'm sure you would agree, right? Seeing that sort of. All right. First up, this one is wild for me. True or false, Morgan Freeman? You recorded the narration for Shawshank Redemption before shooting a single scene for the movie, and you did it in one 90-minute take, only to have to do it all over again. Is that true?
No, I didn't have to do it all over again.
But you did it the first time in one 90-minute take?
I don't think it took 90 minutes.
So the entirety of the film that you did the narration for, you just sat down and it just came off the page and hit you in a way that they're like, let's keep it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that something, it just came to you so naturally because of the confidence?
If it's on the page, you can lift it. It's on the page. It was just simply, it was simple to do, actually. I think we had shot one scene that we had started production, and then we decided to do a voiceover just for timing purposes, and we did the whole thing.
And the whole thing. Wow. And I imagine, do people always come up to you and ask you to narrate their lives in any way, shape, or form, Morgan? Ever?
I get a lot of it, but only as a joke.
Okay. You know? I mean, it would be an honor to have just narrating a day in the life. I don't know if you've done that for charity, giving away your time to just narrate somebody's day in the life.
Nah, hadn't been asked yet.
Okay, well, make a note of that. Next up, true or false, for the iconic baseball scene in which you met Andy Dufresne, you practiced your throwing motion for 9 hours for continuity purposes, so much that you wound up with your arm in a sling. Is that true?
No.
It is not at all?
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Are you aware that is a story that is out there? Have you heard that one before?
No, hadn't. I don't know how they can get started with that. Who would decide that? No.
Okay. That is, and by the way, just circling back, the story goes that you narrated the whole film in less than 90 minutes or in one take, and that there was a hiss in the background, and they made you redo it again, and it took 3 weeks. So that's just not true, huh? At all.
No part of that is true.
No part. Okay, all right, and then I'll try one last one. Is it true that you turned down the role initially for Red because he was an Irishman in the novella from Stephen King, but you decided to do it anyway, and they kind of made fun of it with that line in the movie about why you called Red. You said, maybe I'm an Irishman. That was added to the script. Is that true?
No.
Man, dang. We're striking out. Fantastic.
Sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
There's one little anecdote about that, and that is that I got the novella and I started to read it, but the first paragraph I stopped. The character Red was an Irishman, so I wasn't going to learn anything.
And so that's how you put it down. You had already agreed to do the role anyway, and that's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
Okay.
Correct.
Now that stands corrected. Very good. A couple more, true or false, Morgan Freeman. You and Clint Eastwood performed all your own writing and shooting scenes in Unforgiven. Is that true?
True.
Okay. Had you ever ridden a horse before for that film? You have.
No.
Is that, sorry, I lost that one.
I said, yes, it's true.
Okay.
I own.
Oh, you own horses. So then that's how natural it was. And obviously we know Clint from all his days of Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and rode horses as well.
Yep.
Okay. I've got two more for you here. True or false? In the movie Glory, you and Denzel Washington joked about trading roles to see who could deliver the other lines better. Is that true or false?
False.
Okay. Wow. The internet, man. What was it like working? What was it like working with Denzel, if you don't mind me asking, for you on that film?
He's a pro. I knew Denzel. No, I've known Denzel since somewhere down in the early 70s, mid 70s. We worked together right after he came out of school at Fordham.
And then you just wound up on the set of Glory together, just by obvious professional happenstance.
Yep.
Okay. All right, then I got one last one for you, and then we'll let you on with your day. Morgan Freeman, true or false? The box you opened at the end of 7 really only contained an 8-pound beanbag with a wig on top.
Could have been. I only saw the hair.
Oh, really? So there was a wig inside the box when you opened it up at the end of 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it had some weight to it otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Terrific. Yeah. All right, Morgan, I appreciate the time. I really appreciate your gracing our show once again. As you know, I'm a big fan, and I look forward to seeing your latest film in theaters, as always.
Well, thank you, Rich. Very nice talking to you.
Very nice talking to you as well. That's Morgan Freeman, everybody. Everybody go see Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Available in theaters nationwide on Friday, November 14th. First film was 2013, second one 2016, and the latest is coming up. Woody Harrelson will be on next week in support of this, and we'll have a celebrity true or false with him. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.